This is from a mother. New subject. Today, I told Tommy, my 3-year-old, not to climb on top of the table. Well, he didn't like that. And he said, "Mommy, right now, I want to be angry." That's pretty mature. She said, or I said, I'm reading her letter. I said, "Oh, no problem. But if you're going to be angry, please be angry in your room, because we don't want to have anger out here. It spoils the room." Ooh, that's a delicious way to say it. I was calm when I said that, but on the inside, I was smiling and pretty impressed that he would just state his anger. And he stopped being angry. Well, you should be impressed. You taught him, you loved him, you didn't give up. She continues, "I worked at preschool today. We were in charge of a cooking project. And we had to rush a little bit in the morning at the house to go to the store before school and buy the ingredients for the fruit salad and whatever. We were in a hurry, but we were not stressed out. And Tommy, 3, was so cooperative. He ran all over the store with me and he kept saying, I'm running because we don't want to be late." How many times have you heard a 3-year-old saying, "We don't want to be late now, Mom. We need to run"? When he feels included and connected, his mother continues, nothing is difficult. He has such a positive attitude. He looks for ways to be helpful and gets a lot of satisfaction out of that. He feels important, like a big boy. Today, I involved him in a lot of things that I did. If I didn't, he'd ask for something that he could help me with. He loves doing stuff with me. Well, yeah, kids love being with a loving parent. So when a parent says to me, I just don't understand why my 14-year-old avoids me. And I'm thinking, well, me either, because I'm really attracted to that tone of voice. If we're loving, our kids want to be with us. Period. Done. If we're not loving, they don't. She continues, and now that he's older, there's just a lot more he can do. It's funner. This age is so fun. I love seeing his confidence. We had to fix our front light. A lady walked by with a few kids on bikes, and Tommy said hi loudly and confidently and waved at her. It's endearing. He enjoys being confident like that. There's something childlike about fearlessness. Like he hasn't learned that there's even a need to be afraid. That's just like balm to my soul for a child to have no need for fear. If a child has no need for fear, then that child's never going to have a need for everything that follows. Lying, attacking, being angry, hateful, selfish, blah, 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 till you end your life alone and miserable. And he's a confident kid. Confidence comes from being involved, from doing things like this mother's doing with her child. Love is unconditional. Confidence is not. It comes from succeeding in doing increasingly difficult things. And this mother is doing both, unconditionally loving her child and teaching him to be responsible and confident. Simply glorious example for all of us, from a 3-year-old and his mother. So how did she come across the ability to do all this? I mean, why is she such a spectacular mother? And she is, because she first found unconditional love. She trusted it and accepted it when everybody around her wasn't doing it, and even in many cases told her not to do it. Then she remembered it in between the times that she was getting it, and those 5 seconds of seeing herself turned into 10 and 20, and then sometimes she would have all day feeling loved. And then she began to share it with her husband and her child. And as a result, she's got a child who's going to grow up to be loved, loving, responsible, and unavoidably happy. And so can we.